Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Amy, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light only, with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings. Okay, please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time, man. I thought I was ready, but then I was hearing stuff, and so I just pushed record, but I wasn't as ready as I thought, okay? So I was singing, if you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Don't be mad when you see that he wanted. And I was singing, don't treat me to these things of the world. I'm not that kind of girl. Your love is what I prefer, what I deserve. Because I was just like going through the lyrics in my head trying to figure out like, what is the point, you know? But what I deserve is a man that makes me and takes me and delivers me to my destiny, to infinity and beyond, okay? Pull me into your arms and say I'm the one you want. And if you don't, I'll be alone. And like a ghost, I'll be gone, okay? So you could have got ghost on somebody. But my original notes, okay, first of all, welcome to the new subscribers, okay? Welcome back to my beautiful family who's already here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming back. So I got OG for this, and I got a faceless girl pointing with excitement. Okay, I can explain. So last night when I was going to sleep, you know how you like be falling asleep and you kind of like get little pictures or what I like to call little mini dreams or little visions, you know? That's what I seen. Like when I was falling asleep, I say faceless, but I don't want to say faceless. It's just that like I think they made it faceless to make the point that it was somebody that like I didn't know, okay? It was somebody I didn't know, but I could feel like the excitement of the person's energy. Like they were pointing like, you know, I like a recognition, okay? Like they were happy to see me, okay? But I didn't know who they were, but they knew who I was. So that kind of vibe could be coming into your life, okay? You could be like attracting people, strangers from different places, okay, that are going to like be a fan of you or going to look up to you or going to appreciate whatever art or whatever it is that you're putting out for yourself, okay? um and also, I feel like you're attracting a lover who gonna give you every single thing that you deserve. You know, like if they ain't trying to, you know, make you better and take you and help you fulfill your destiny to infinity and beyond, then like a ghost, you're gonna be gone. So I feel like Archangel Michael has definitely protected you from a lot of different things. This is an Archangel Michael reading. If I didn't say that already, okay? Archangel Michael is really protecting you, protecting your destined path and what it is that you are meant to be doing out here in your very beautiful future, okay? What's this? We got Orion activation, okay? So you could be receiving some sort of activation, but look at him protecting you while you walk through these big, beautiful, magical doors, okay? Like, this is what I feel like. He protecting you and opening up doors and opportunities for you that, like, maybe you didn't necessarily see, or maybe you didn't get to see when you had people who weren't appreciating you and trying to support you, you know, through your destiny to infinity and beyond, you know. I feel like Archangel Michael is definitely bringing in some really beautiful kind of energy. It says supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirth by light, you know. It's like you've been rebirthed by light, and that is why you're so protected. And it's like he wants you to have a lot of fun with all of this big, beautiful, and expansive type of energy that's coming into your life, you know. Don't be afraid to enter into any door or into any room or to do anything that you want to do, knowing that Archangel Michael has your back no matter what. What's at the bottom of the deck, he says, okay? Akashic Stargate, okay? It says aligned with purpose, crossroads, and no wrong path, okay? So you are aligned with your purpose. Like I said, there's no wrong path. You can enter into any door, go anywhere that you want to go in this universe or on this earth, and Archangel Michael is going to support you because of the way that you are in alignment, because of the way that you recognize the role that God plays in your life, okay? It says right here, be ready with your pistols, but neither use them nor show them until a signal from myself. And it says God right there, okay? So it's like you don't even raise a weapon or raise a hand or lift a finger without knowing what God wants you to do in your heart first. And that's why Archangel Michael protects you the way that he does, and why you're attracting like a lot of recognition to yourself. Also, I feel like, you know, you're giving OG energy, okay? You're giving ancient soul wisdom out here, okay? Like, you are very beautiful, okay? Very, very old soul. And he's saying, like, it's not the first time I protected you through life. You know, it's not the first time I've opened doors for you. It's not the first time that we work together as a team, okay? What else? So we got soulmate. I love that. We got soulmate, okay? So, I mean, it's given a vibe of like you working with certain energies throughout this life, like talking about like divine soulmates, okay? But also I was talking about like, you know, the person who makes you and takes you and carries you and delivers you to your destiny and beyond, okay? So, I mean, it's both of those energies there, you know, like recognizing that your angelic guides and ascended masters and all these energies that you work with are really truly your soulmates, and they're energies that are meant to work with you, meant to help you, you know, grow into your gifts and to understand the gift that a connection with them really truly is. Ooh, that makes me so emotional. But also this energy of them giving to you a soulmate or a true partner as a gift for all of your hard work and all of the things that you do working with the divine, okay? Yeah, we got occupation, okay? So also your job, okay? Archangel Michael is really protecting your job, protecting your purpose, protecting what it is that you're meant to do. Somebody could be trying to be a doctor. You could be really close to becoming a doctor, or you could be in the nursing field or in the medical field, or, you know, going back, you know, like a little recall on an old Archangel Michael message I did, you could be an arborist, right? A beautiful tree that's tapped into the flower of life, that's healing all of these other trees or all of these other beautiful energies of the collective, like, you know, one person at a time, okay? Yes, we got animosity, okay? So also he protecting you from anybody who has animosity toward you, toward your job. I mean, obviously there's that kind of energy there for him to say that, you know, like definitely some people that are getting karma at this time, and they got animosity toward you because they're awakening to like why they're getting it. You know, it's not like making them change. Jeez, it's not making them like step away from the animosity. It's like they're going deeper into the animosity because it's like, well, I would never be getting karma if if you wouldn't have been doing this and this and that to make me attack you. You know, like somebody in the community, like they really delusional. And Archangel Michael is protecting you from that in a major way. Okay, so like when it does come to like your job or your love life, you don't have anything to worry about. Okay, like yeah, we got Jezebel. Okay. So whoever that is, they a Jezebel, they obsessed, okay? Look, they mad because you got real love in your future. That's crazy, okay? Look, and they blocked, period. Let's put that down. What else? Oh, snap. Oh, okay. So we got whoever was telling your business has been caught, okay? We got getting married, okay? We got Mexico. I never put the places in the thing, but I do keep them off to the side, okay? So Mexico could be significant. You could be from there. You could be from like the state Mexico, okay? Or, you know, your divine partner could be there. That could be where you met your person at or where you're going to meet your person at, okay? Nebraska could be significant. Illinois could be significant. What else? We got never sit with the gossips. You're probably the topic when you get up and walk away, okay? So, I mean, you could know people that like to gossip a lot, and just as much as they be gossiping about your ass, okay? You better believe that shit. I'm sorry, I'm cussing. I ain't supposed to be cussing, but you better believe it, okay? We got Missouri. What else? Or some people's name could start with an M, okay? An I or an N, okay? What else? We got Iowa, California, I seen, but it didn't come out. It says one's friends are the part of the human race with which one can be human. Okay, so I feel like you are attracting like some solid friends, you know, or at least one good solid friend. Okay, that is not really into the gossip. Okay, they're not gonna tell your business to everybody. Okay, and maybe like he's kind of pointing to like certain friends that have been removed. Maybe you got rid of a friend recently. That was definitely Archangel Michael that pushed that friend about your life because it was not a friend. Okay, like they did not care. You a friend. Okay, was they doing what you was doing? No, they wasn't. Okay, I'm sorry. That's how he put it. Okay, it says an expert is a person who has found out by his own painful experience all the mistakes that one can make in a very narrow field. You know, I feel like whatever it is that you do for a job, you could have felt like, you know, like you were failing or you wasn't doing it the best or whatever, but you really are doing a great job. Like trial and error, I feel, is all a part of it. And as someone who's like, you know, following my divine purpose and, you know, doing something where it's easy to make a lot of mistakes or to like, you know, run into a lot of issues, I feel like every single issue or mistake or every learning curve I've been on since I started this thing has all been like great, and I see like the progression in myself. So I feel like you could be in that place too where you're really seeing the progression in yourself, and he's saying like, you know, whether you know it or not, you really truly are a professional in your field because of all the trial and error or mistakes or the tears or whatever. Like you were meant to go through like a lot of different emotions in order to accomplish this or in order to like get to this place that you are within yourself. Like you've emptied yourself out so much. Okay, whoever was telling your business also tried to sabotage your vehicle. Okay, so I mean they could be having like car trouble at this time. We got overseas. Okay, somebody could have hired a practitioner overseas or something like that. They trying to come after like somebody could be talking to somebody overseas. I'm getting practitioner energy. Okay, like they could be doing a lot of gossip, like a lot of lying, trying to like make it okay for this person to like attack you or whatever. But it's just not working. Okay, look, it say dirty cops setting up good cops. Okay, it says surprising upgrades, blessings incoming. Okay, so there's blessings coming in. It's like these people or this specific person, they're like surprised by your upgrade, surprised by this like protected energy that you're in. And it's like, you know, I don't know why. You know, like it makes no sense that they're surprised. Maybe they don't believe in the power of Archangel Michael, or maybe they don't believe that like God really truly does protect his children the way that he does. But you have showed them something when it comes to what real true protection from God looks like. Okay, let's never sit with the gossips and one's friends. It says I can become a party to no such absurd proceeding. Okay, so you just like have no time for the absurdity or for the drama. You know, like you can feel like all these magic attacks and all of this is just really ridiculous. It's BS, and it doesn't like you could be the type of person that feels like, you know, well, if you don't believe that the magic works, then it won't work. You know, and that's really like kind of a good mentality to have. But also it's important for you to still make sure that you pray for protection against those kinds of things. I mean, obviously you must, because nothing is touching you. Okay, like you are really safe. It says you have the power within to control the elements. Okay, so in a Yemaya reading I did before, I'm gonna do a Yemaya reading today too, but in one that I did before, she was like breaking down like why we're so dangerous to to like the collective, or to like, you know, the patriarchy or whatever. You know, it's like once you really figure out how to control the elements within yourself, you can literally get yourself to a place of power where you can control the elements on the outside of you. Sounds crazy and unbelievable, but you know, that might mean you just need to open your mind up just a little bit more. Okay, because it is a thing. Okay, and she was talking about water specifically, and how like, you know, people are made up of mostly water, and how if you can control the elements, then you can control them. Okay, and so I mean, I feel like people are trying to keep you from getting to a certain level of power, or trying to keep you from having a certain level of control. But it's like, even though you can control the elements, you don't wish to have control over another. You don't wish to like use your energy or the blessings that you receive from God in that way. Like you have all this power, all this energy, and you know exactly what it is that you're here to do with it. You're not squandering it or abusing it, okay? And that's why, like, this vehicle sabotage, all the gossip, telling your business, contacting practitioners overseas, none of it's ever gonna work. We got Wyoming, okay? We got the mastery of self. You have mastered yourself. So none of it's ever going to work, okay? We got siren energy, okay? But I mean, I feel like it's not really stopping them from trying. Somebody could be trying to like lure you into some sort of a trap, or get you back, where you don't believe in your job, and you don't believe you deserve a soulmate, and you don't believe in all this beauty and magic that's come into your life, but it's just not working. Like, you're still optimistic, you're still happy, you're still looking forward to your future, and Archangel Michael is working with you and making sure that you stay in that kind of energy. Or even if you come out of that energy for a second, he's right there to remind you. Okay, what's whoever was telling your business has been caught, tried to sabotage your vehicle, and getting married. We got the Knight of Swords, okay? So, I mean, this is the kind of stuff that has propelled you forward, okay? And also, it's like your reaction to these things, okay? Getting High Priestess energy. Like, you hold a lot of knowledge. Spirit brings you a lot of revelation, but you don't do nothing with that energy. And I feel like that's really hard for certain people to understand. Like, they don't understand if you're not doing nothing with the energy, if you're not like, casting a spell back, or, shooting back when they shoot at you, then like, what is happening? But that first thing that I said is, don't raise your weapon until you get a sign from me, God, right? In a nutshell, okay? That's what I said first. So it's like I said, like, you really wait for the divine to tell you how to move. And most of the time, you're just encouraged to keep going, keep being happy, keep not worrying. You know what I mean? Everything's fine. You're receiving these blessings. You get abundance every day. You're so magical and wonderful. It's like Spirit's always talking very nice about you guys. And I really love that, okay? Because it means that you're on top of your stuff, and you're not raising the weapons that God has placed within you without permission or without some sort of guidance. And he's not finna tell you to rage, because you don't have to do nothing. Like, this is already being handled. Archangel Michael is on top of it. Yeah, we got the Four of Wands, okay? Just be happy. Just keep going. Just enjoy your stability that you have attracted to yourself. Your foundation is just so beautiful, okay? Like, you're still doing work. You still have things that you're focused on. You're still living your life, but you're not living it in a way that's like for the people that are attacking you, right? Like, maybe in the past you used to get very caught up on that, on like who was attacking you and what was they doing, and even attracting a lot of those kinds of readings. But I feel like you're not in that energy anymore, okay? You're just not there. You might hear the stuff, but you already know, like, now when you hear it, it's just like, they can't do nothing. But before, like, maybe you used to like give power to those things, or feel a little bit like that had the ability to affect you in some way. But now I feel like you're very secure in the idea, in the belief that it just doesn't. Yeah, we got the Page of Wands, okay? So it's going under the power to control. No, the power, yeah, you have the power within to control the elements. So, I mean, there could be like some sort of new gifts that are coming in, okay? Some sort of a new like spiritual energy that Spirit is pushing into you right now, because of the way that you've emptied out a lot of things. Yeah, we got the Three of Cups. Like, now is really a time of celebration, and like I said, that's all Archangel Michael wants you to do, okay? This is what he's saying. Like, that's all he wants you to do, is just continue to pray, stay on top of your routine, and to have a lot of fun with your life, knowing that like your spiritual family has you covered, and they're taking care of everything. All you have to do is just walk away, and here comes the judgment, okay? I'm hearing here comes the boom. Here comes the boom, okay? We got the 10 of wands with the burdens, okay? It's like people they come into so much burden and so much like regret when they learn the error of their ways, okay? Like when you go off into calm water, being, a beautiful lover, like I said, holding all the knowledge and receiving all the revelation, and the people behind you, they get the boom because they didn't treat you right, okay? They got to answer to God and Archangel Michael, okay? What's the 4 of wands and the page of wands? Okay, the Knight of Cups. So continue to offer love to everything and everyone, and be on the lookout for these beautiful love offers that are coming in toward you because of the way that you have mastered yourself. Like, it's really great. Okay, look, the Chariot. No obstacles can stop you. The 6 of Pentacles. You're finna get all of this. What is this? The 6 of Cups, okay? Like, you're leaving the past behind and going toward a very beautiful, bright future. So don't be scared, okay? Don't be feeling like there's something you can't do, or someplace you can't go, or somebody that can stop you, because it's not true, okay? What's the Knight of Swords, the 3 of Cups, and the King of Wands? And somebody could even be trying to project that kind of energy. We got companions. Like, know that you are surrounded by spirit, just like this, okay? Like, if you could see them, it wouldn't be enough room for you to move around, okay? Just know that, okay? Like, they are constantly around you, making sure that you're straight and that your light grows bright and beautiful. And they fiercely protect you, okay? They fiercely protect this state of independence that they always wanted to get you to, okay? Yeah, we got expression, okay? So continue to express yourself the way that you've been doing, like I said, because it's going under the Knight of Cups. Like, keep offering this beautiful love the way that you do. It's gorgeous. It's perfect, okay? And it's so protected. And it's attracting a lot. Like, you are so attractive, okay? What's companions and independence? We got prayer, okay? Also, you're a prayer warrior, baby. Like, your prayers are so powerful. I know I've been saying that a lot, but seriously, like, Yeshua was talking a while back about, like, the vapors, right? The beautiful vapors that of like an incense. And, my Bible verse this morning was talking about that, about how, like, back in the day, they used to constantly go to the altar of God and place an incense in the morning and in the evening so that it would be like the vapors were meant to represent like this constant prayer, this constant recognition, this constant giving up of like everything to God, right? And I feel like you just really do that. Like, you could pray every morning or every night, or you just spend a lot of time in prayer. Like you give off like the most beautiful vibrations to God. Like, if you could just see the prayers that come out of you, like, they're just very powerful, okay? Yeah, and we got King Arthur. Why we got King Arthur? We got the Dragon Rider, okay? So, I mean, it's really this energy of teamwork, right? Because the dragon energy could represent like a magical kind of energy. For me, it's the fire dragon, and this dragon is interesting. It looks like air and earth mixed together, okay? which is giving me as above so below type of energy, okay? Like, you really work very closely with the divine. Like, there is not a prayer or a word that's given that is missed, okay? Lots of love is being poured into you. It says shadows, it says love again, it says wisdom, and it says destiny. It's like you pulled a lot of wisdom from these shadows to find this loving energy that you're operating out of within yourself, So, like, just continue to be wise and to move the way that you're moving, because it's perfect. It's just perfect the way it's supposed to be, okay? And it's just not nobody that can stop it. What's companions, prayer, and independence? we got humor, okay? So find the humor, okay? Please walk around giggling just like I do. I be rolling, okay? Gotta be finding, like, I really like funny stuff, okay? I laugh a lot. And I feel like you could be that kind of energy too. Like, keep laughing, keep finding the humor in life, keep enjoying everything. Like, don't be afraid to be your natural silly self if that's who you are, you know. And just like don't take everything so serious, especially not people trying to attack you on the outside of you. Like, it is it's not even worth like too much thinking or worrying. Okay, it's just not worth none of that. Yeah, we got potential. Like, this is the most important thing that Archangel Michael wants you to focus on, like your beautiful potential, seeing it within yourself and expressing it no matter what. Because that's what you're here to do, and he is here to protect you while you do it. So please do it. It was like, don't waste the protection, you know? Like, you might as well do it. You might as well take all these steps you could take. Follow the vision, okay? Like, you got the vision. You see the things that the divine wants you to do. So just keep on doing it. Yeah, we got inspiration. Like, a lot of inspiration is being pushed into you. You could be getting a lot of ideas at this time. You also could be spending a lot of time to yourself, really loving yourself through these different transitions that you've been going through. And I feel like, you know, you've been very innovative, very creative about the way that you've been building your confidence and improving your mood and just becoming a better human all around, you know, or becoming a better starseed or becoming a better whatever you consider yourself to be, baby. You getting better and better at being that, and it's really encouraged by the divine. Okay, what's the final thought on this? And you're getting everything you want. Okay, you're getting everything that you want. I say it again, so don't worry. Look, angelic protection. Okay, this Archangel Michael card. Yeah, we got to do the work. Okay, you've been doing a lot of work. It's time for you to get paid. Okay, it's payday. So it says, a brilliant light of protection is around you at this time. Angels are guiding and guarding you and want you to know that you are safe, whether you're feeling worried about physical, emotional, or spiritual harm or not. This card is confirming that you have spiritual protection. Your angel guide is supporting you and leading you toward positive experiences and outcomes. If you have decisions to make or opportunities to take and you are unsure what to do, know that this card is bringing you comfort and support. The angels are with you. The angels are with you, only need a prayer from you in order to swoop in and guide you, okay? So with that prayer energy, like I said, your prayers are very powerful. I said every single prayer you put up, it gets attention, it gets recognized, and it gets answered, okay? It says you are protected. The worst is now behind you, and you are ready to move beyond the challenges that you have been facing. The past has gone, and your angel guide is encouraging you to let it go. If traumatic or painful memories have revisited you recently, know that they are opportunities to recognize how far you have come and acknowledge how much healing has taken place in your life. This is beautiful confirmation, okay? It says, when you have reflected on these shifts, leave the past behind and move forward. The present is only a gift if you are able to receive it. If you are facing the unknown at this time, know that your angel guide will show you the next steps, and you will be surrounded by a spiritual force field that will protect you on all levels as you move forward. So continue to move forward, my love, and be happy and do what you want to do, okay? I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something that you need out of this, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.